Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have, wow, a lot of empties for the month of December, and I have probably equally as many candle empties as I do wax melt empties. So this 'tis a season to be melting. Before we get started, I'm going to share with you guys what I do have all over my nails because it's a gorgeous color from Mooncat. And this color is called Siren's Deceit, and it's this beautiful blue shifty purple, and I absolutely love it. I think it's great for all seasons. It's kind of got that coolness to it. I thought would be really good for like winter as well, kind of like that snowy icy blue shift. So really love Mooncat's Siren's Deceit. Okay, so as I mentioned, this was the month of melting. Holy crap, I'm burning. It is just nuts. And now, if you guys are not aware, on Wednesdays I'm currently doing a review on a Bath & Body Works candle that you guys do choose on my community tabs page on Wednesdays. And so there, a lot of them are that, but there's other candles I've also been burning on the side. So before we get into the empties, let's go into the things that I just didn't finish. This is currently, I'm pre-filming a bunch of videos to be able to go away on holiday, but this is smoked caramel mezcal. And you guys picked this. This is one of the Wednesday candles. I've only burned this twice now, but it's absolutely beautiful. I love there's a smoked a smoked whiskey drink at my local pub and that I love, and that's why I smell it. It's definitely a little alcohol, little smokiness, like sharp in your nose, but I love this. The little bit of caramel in it is wonderful. So there's this one here, not completed, and then we also have, same reason, I've also been burning this one. This is Prickly Pear Sangria. This is a gorgeous fruity candle. It's a repackage of a candle that Bath & Body Works has done in their wine collection. It was a sparkling pear Riesling, I think it was. This is a dupe for that. This is great. It's a beautiful, fresh scent, very fruity, very lively for this time of year. And of course, if it hasn't already gone up, it will very shortly go up. My review on this one, you'll probably see it burning down a little bit further on that review. Again, I am pre-filming a bit, so I can go away on vacation. And then the next candle here that I haven't finished, because I've basically been pulling this candle out kind of in between. If one of my Wednesday candles for Bath & Body Works has been just burning so fast, I'll use this one kind of fill in before you guys have chosen the next one. So this is a great candle. This is Glade, and this is called the Twinkling Pine and Cedar limited edition candle. I did a whole video on this. Like, I think I hauled all 7 of them, and you're actually going to see a couple more that were empties. They're great candles. They need to work on their wicks. Their wicks are really tiny. That is definitely their downfall, but otherwise the throw is really good. This is great because I have a fake or faux tree in my house for Christmas, so it's nice to have that like kind of realness to it. So there's that, and then there's only one wax melt, guys, that I did not get through that I'll be putting into my melting basket for the month of January, and that is from Super Tarts in Frankenstein, and this is coffee pumpkin pie vanilla wafers. So I have been using a little bit of this for the month of December, and it is really good. Just a perfect balance of coffee and some like gourmand foodie type scents. Really enjoy this one. So let's get into some candles. Oh, this is not empty. This is almost empty. Sorry, we're not empty yet. This is the last candle that is not empty, but it's almost empty. I think I might be burning this tonight, and that's it. So I found a few of these different ones from DW Home at my Winners and Home Sense stores, and this is Cherry Christmas Colada. And it's great. It smells like cherry, and it's nearly at the bottom, and it's been burning well, a little sitting on top, but that will happen. This is a very tall jar, and with that being said, the further down it burns, the more likely it will kind of not singe, but put a little sit along the sides. It also kind of pinches in at the top. It's a cool little pop can thing. Like, it's super cute. I have a couple other ones that you'll see probably down the road, but I really like this. I've been in the bathroom, a really nice red glow in the bathroom too. So I really enjoyed that. So I will be bringing this one tonight. So as mentioned to you before, I have a couple more Glade candles that I did burn, and I love both of these ones. These ones are really good. This one here is in the Snowy Frosty Air. And actually, I should read the scent notes are on here. They're notes of fresh fallen snow and brisk winter air for this one. But as you can see, like, it looks like there's a little bit more wax here, but it did burn close to the bottom. The wicks, again, it's an issue for all of them. They need to fix that so that we can get just a better overall burn and none of this like wax along the sides. But it's a great scent. I actually burned this one in the bathroom, and it was a beautiful scent throw in the bathroom. Perfect scent for that area. And the other one is probably my favorite candle from the whole haul. probably. This is Bubbly Cranberry Toast, and this one here is described as pink prosecco and holiday sangria, and it is exactly like that. Again, there's it's thin. You can sort of see it did end about here. It is a fairly thin little coating of wax. It just looks like a lot. Again, wick issues, but otherwise this is a very tart, juicy cranberry, and I love that about this candle. I would buy more if I saw it. Well, you guys, because I was able to haul so many of my peppermint barks this season, I was feeling less guilty, if you will, to use this and use this up, and I did. It was about, I want to say it was about up to here burned when I brought it out before when we set up our Christmas tree, and I didn't want to burn it anymore. But then I started finding lots in the store and I felt good. I found another one just the size. Funny enough though, this was $26.99. I think I bought it like 2 years ago, and the exact same size is now $29.99. So inflation, holy cow, $3 more for the same candle in 2 years. This is my all-time favorite Christmas, like set up my Christmas tree candle. This is peppermint bark. This is so rich, so creamy. It is peppermint white chocolate bark. It is gorgeous. I cannot speak more highly of this one. And it says the burn time is 90 hours. I'm pretty sure I get add another 10 to 15% more than that. So it's almost 100 hours to 105 hours, I would say. Love this one. Of course, I've repurchased. And I'm so happy I have another big one, and I have 2 medium size and a bunch of little small ones. So I think I'm good. Up next is a candle company that did send me a whole pile of their candles from way out in Australia. So I want to say thank you so much. These are from the Enchanted Wax Works company. And I'll tell you, I will always be honest with you. I love their candles. They are so rich, so like amazing. They throw so well. They are a very sexy looking candle. This one here is in the Australian bush scent. I had this one burning in the bathroom. It is a fresh, like aloe, just outdoorsy, fresh scent that I absolutely enjoyed. And I love the black jars. I think they're very handsome. They're almost all this way. They're some of the bigger ones are, which I'll be burning in the new year. They're more of a silver, shorter ones, like shorter but bigger. Anyway, I love them. This one is so good. It has like a mirrored inside as well. A little bit of sooting, but it has a mirrored inside. I burned this one, like I said, in the bathroom, and it threw like crazy, and the scent was amazing. So definitely check out the Enchanted Wax Works company for their candles. They were really great. Customer service was really awesome too. Then we have 6 different candles from Bath & Body Works that are completely done. Like these ones are finished burning. Most of which are, not all, that were part of, like I said, the Wednesday candle review that you guys select. So we have the Cranberry Orange Seltzer. Really enjoyed that one. Thought it was great. And from the same line, we have Spiced Blackberry Cider. Also really great. Really enjoyed that one. Then this was not part of the Wednesday candles because that was kind of like what I did with what I'm doing with this one. I was using this one to kind of fill in some gaps and some space, in between burning Bath & Body Works. Other ones chosen by you, I should say. This is Leather and Brandy. It was a men's cologne. It was fine. It burned. There was no problems with the burn on any of these candles so far. I wouldn't buy it again. It's just too fresh. Like it wasn't quite what I was looking for. Tree Farm, love this one. Again, I don't have a real Christmas tree, so having something like this, it really gives that ambiance and that smell and just that feeling of it being real. So, and it burned really, really well all the way to the bottom, had no problem. And then we have 2 from last year in the similar packaging. So we have spiced gingerbread. Now this one was a bit strange, although it burnt, the smell was great, but look at the inside. I have stairs. It wasn't under a fan. It wasn't under any window. I don't do anything to these candles because I want you to see, but it's the first time I think I've ever had steps. Anyway, but it smelled great. It burned well. Obviously we had some struggle bus issues, but I love this one. If I saw it at SAS, I would definitely get that. And that starts December 26th. And then we have 'Tis the Season, which is probably my favorite Christmas time candle, like what I love to burn from Bath & Body Works at Christmas. And I should read this one too. This is Rich Red Apples, Sweet Cinnamon, and Cedarwood. So I didn't read you the descriptions on all the others because I've got videos on all of them. That's all the candle empties I have. So let's go check out the little clamshells that I have. So I have some Better Homes and Gardens. I've said this before. Unfortunately, Better Homes and Gardens does not sell in Canada, so I have to get my stuff from the States. States. This one here is Oh So Cozy. This was quite nice. It was a bedroom scent for me. Definitely like some sandalwood in there or something. This one here is Candy Cane Citrus, Peppermint, Vanilla, Winter Spice, Citrus, and Woodland Berries. This one I actually melted in our bathroom because I just felt like that peppermint was just something that was nice to change up the bathroom. So that was really nice. And this one here, this has 4 cubes here versus the 6 or 4 cubes. It has 8 cubes here instead of the usual 6. So it just makes them slightly larger. In the Candy Cane and Cream scent. And this is Candy Cane, Buttercream, Vanilla Bean, and Peppermint. And yeah, I had this one in the bathroom as well. And then we have some Sensationals. Now Sensationals are sold in Canada, but not all the ones you see before you are sold in Canada. You can get Blue Sky, you can get the Magic Spell, and maybe the Snickerdoodle in a slightly different packaging. But, oh, and probably the Butter Maple in a different packaging, but that's about it. Ho Ho Ho, this is a fruity scent. It was very nice. Put that around the great room. This is Blue Skies. I bought a sleeve of this. It's so good. It's a great bathroom scent. Love that one. A bedroom scent that I love is Love Spell by Victoria's Secret. This is the dupe for it. So Magic Spell. If you love Love Spell, definitely pick it up. And it is Walmart, so it's much more affordable than some vendors. This is Soft Chewy Snickerdoodles. Not my favorite. Wasn't as cinnamony as I thought it was going to be, but it's not my favorite because of cinnamon. Snickerdoodles and I don't do well because too much cinnamon is too much. And same with Butter Maple. I live in Canada. I love eating maple anything, but when it comes to ooey gooey scents, maple is one of those scents where it kind of tips over to being too ooey gooey, and I don't enjoy it. This was okay. I made sure I was not in my it was not being melted where I was sitting too often. All right, so we have a couple one-offs. This is Aunt Bethany's Jell-O mold from the Bathing Garden, and I love the Bathing Garden. They never put their scent notes on here at all, but it's a kind of a fruity scent, so I know it won't smell like crunchy cat food. And then the last clamshell before we go on to all the bagged products is from Zape. This is in Central Park, and this is apple cinnamon donuts, whipped cream, and espresso. And I love their coffee scents, so that's an awesome one too. I melted just a couple samples that were kind of, I think they were from the Santa or like 12 Days of Advent or whatever from a year or two ago, but or what was this? 2022, so last year, from Rainbow Melt. So I have Night Before Christmas. This is sugar cookie, eggnog, and marshmallow mint. This was wonderful. I loved it. I want to lick the air. This one here was Christmas card, which was library sandalwood marshmallow fireside. Very nice, actually. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it on cold, but it did really, really well. Let's go over to Super Tarts. We have 3 large band bags. Now, what band bags are 3 of these clamshells, or typical clamshells. It was about 2 ounces here, but 3 of these into here. So about 6 ounces each of wax. Different, they're mostly square, but like, you know, chunked up in different sized squares. Brody's Bounty, which is amazing. This is sea salt, ozone, seagrass, plum, pear, and bakery. So Jaws with, oh, not bakery, blackberry. Jaws with blackberry. So there's that one. And then we have, and that's been repurchased many times over. And Spread the Love, which is blackberry jam, zucchini bread, and toasted marshmallow. This was new to me and I really enjoyed it. I would definitely get something like that again. And this one was Mystique. I've purchased Mystique before a few times. So this is shaving cream and pink sugar. Love this one in the bathroom. That shaving cream note is beautiful for the bathroom. Then we have some Zape bag empties. These are pretty mangy. I've had these bags now for, I think they're probably 3 or 4 years old. Anyway, they were awesome little slice, these were both like little bunts. Like this one's more of a donut. This one was more of like a bunt. This one here is apple cinnamon donuts, sweet apples, grated cinnamon, and fresh donuts. That one was really good. I cut those up because they're quite large into smaller pieces. Same with this is pumpkin spice latte with whip, which is pumpkin spice, espresso, and a dash of whipped cream. Really enjoyed both of those. And I'm glad I was able to get through them. So that's really good too. My one-off from Southbound Candle Co. is Cafe Disco. I would definitely order this again. I really enjoyed this one. This is described as roasted coffee beans and creamy vanilla custard drizzled over soft, salty, warm pretzels. It was so good for the weekends. I really enjoyed that. And here we have an empty, and actually I'm going to bring forward another empty that I have. So my friend Teresa T for 2 here on YouTube, which she hasn't made videos in a while. I would love for her to make more, or just make some. No pressure, girl. She sent me Sassy Girl Aromas pumpkin cranberry, and I had what was left. This is all gone now. Cranberry pumpkin from Bath & Body Works. This is a candle I chopped up. I will put a little card up above to show you guys and just kind of how I chop up a 3-wick candle from Bath & Body Works. But anyway, she wanted to ask me if they were very similar, and I was finally able to melt them at the same time. So I was able to walk up to each of them, and I'd say that they're the same on cold as they are warm. This one's just a little bit richer in the deeper scent, not the cranberry, but maybe the pumpkin notes. This one definitely has more of the cranberry. So there's an ever slightly more tart scent to this one. Now this one is described as tart cranberries and pumpkins fresh from the patch with warm vanilla beans. So I definitely got a little bit more tartness with this one over this one. This is one of my favorite candles that has not come back, that I still have the old label on it and everything. And yeah, I would love for them to bring it back, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. I've been waiting a long time. Anyway, love those, and they are slightly different, but both wonderful. And while we're on the topic of 3-wick candles I've chopped up, here is the Cider Lane I also chopped up here. Love this. And if you have a favorite candle, especially after candle day, you know, if you ordered up multiples, experiment with one of them. See if that's something that you actually like, to be able to break one apart and to cut them. Because 14.5 ounces of one of your favorite scents, it can last a really, really long time. And it's very economical, especially if you bought it during candle day, because it was much more inexpensive at the time. So anyway, I love that one too. And then what we have here is the last of what I melted for December, and this is all Vintage Chic scents. This was a little cupcake, sort of, not a topped cupcake. Anyway, it's like a tin of Breakfast at Tiffany's, which is almond cream, cheese, croissant, and hot coffee. This was great, really strong. This is the Witching Hour pumpkin cream cheese cinnamon glazed baklava. Love that one. I don't hate any of these, by the way. This is Meet Me in St. Louis, warm, cozy linen with a hint of sweetness. I've actually bought other shapes and sizes of this. Really enjoy that one. And the last thing to talk about is God That's Good, which is fresh blackberries blended with rosemary, mint, and shaving cream. It is that good. So now Kirby has closed Vintage Chic scents, so they're no longer in business, which is so sad for all of us. All right, you guys, that is everything. I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time out to watch this video. What were some of your favorites that you melted for the month of December? Did you have a theme going? Did you have a color theme? Did you have a scent theme? What did you have going on? Because mine's all over the place. I'm just looking at my empties. They're everywhere. All right, you guys, as always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.